Hey church, we are on day 3 of our 21-day fast. Woo! We are just starting, but this is such a great place for us to continue to meditate on God's word. Listen, my name is Pastor Kimmy, and I have a devotional for you today. We are going to be in Psalm 77, verse 11, and the title of today's devotional is Wonders of Old. Psalm 77, verse 11 says this: I will remember the deeds of the Lord. Yes, I will remember your miracles of long ago. I want to ask you, how frequently do you take a moment to think about the deeds of the Lord? Think about the goodness of God. Think about the things that He's done in your life. You know, so frequently we get caught up in, I got to keep just telling my testimony of salvation over and over to myself. And that is great, but what about all the other stories of things that God has done in your life? When we stop and we reflect, we're able to create this ability to be grateful to the Lord inside of us, because innately we just keep going every day. You know, in our online ordering day and age, we can get things like this. And what a beautiful thing that is when you're homesick and you need some chicken noodle soup and you can just order that online, or you're not sure where to go and so you can look something up online and figure out where it is. That's great, but it's also created this insatiability inside of us, this desire to just keep having more. And during this fast, part of what we're learning is this self-discipline, this ability to pull back from things that we think we need in order to experience the truth of what we need, which is the Lord in our life. He is our sustainer. He is the one who fills us and continues to move us forward. So today and every day during this fast, would we stop and reflect on the deeds of the Lord, the goodness of God, the things that He's done long ago in our personal lives? Now, let's also move that to the next step. Who have you asked recently? What has God done in your life? When you do that, you continue that spirit of gratitude because you hear who God has been to someone else. And it just encourages us. It encourages worship out of us. God, thank you for the ways that you've healed my sister or healed my brother or reconciled them back to their family. God, thank you that in my own life, you've healed this, you've healed that, you've taught me this, you've helped me lean my dependence on you. And we can go on and on with that list about our own personal things as well as the things about the people around us, ways that they've experienced God's goodness. And then aside from that as well, that's personal experience that we could ask each other about. But what about the Word? When we go to the Word, we can read stories and experience the truth of who God has been, what He has done, and who He always will be. So church, today, during our fast, would you stop and reflect and allow yourself to cultivate this gratitude towards God that turns into worship?